What's up, YouTube? How is everyone? I hope good. I am Sunny with Healing Power Divine Universe, and I am here with the reading on Life is Changing Finally for a Divine Feminine and Her Daughter. With that being said, before I get started, I ask if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you would. Subscribe, hit that bell notification so you're notified when I upload more videos. Hit that like button and share this video if you think others can benefit from my messages. Today I'm going to start with the channel messages and then move on to the Oracle and Tarot cards and see how life is going to be changing for the Divine Feminine and her daughter also. Okay, so life is about to change for a Divine Feminine after a community totally destroyed her life out of greed, racism, anger, jealousy, envy, and not liking her for her beautiful energy. This community was trying to spell a Hopkins real witch, and once this witch healed from the abuse they put upon her, her human trafficking Native American mother, and her beautiful, intelligent, gorgeous, smart, strong as fuck daughter too. They were spelling this woman since birth, and now those spells are being returned times 10,000. And these people are now seeing who the fuck they truly were fucking with. They are now begging the devil to stop spelling them, but the devil is not there. Friend, and God is here to collect not the devil they chose over him. This woman is exhausted, but is a fucking Divine Feminine, Empress Hopkins witch, and the real high priestess. So now she is the most real powerful witch in history, and they were talking shit until today. Actually, this started 1.5 years ago, but this woman still couldn't see who actually was doing it to her until a fake judge brought her back to the sickest community in history, and they began to spell her again. And she said, fuck you, and her Hopkins ancestors taught her how to spell people too. They will never be able to prove this shit they claimed now, as the CIA is involved too. Now, let's see this world begin to heal too, as the Divine Feminine is about to be seen again too. The Divine Masculine chose the devil, so she is a free woman to choose whomever she wants to take his place, but is not too excited with the two choices that actually had the balls to ask her out, as they too are linked to the devil too. So she has decided to wait and see who is in the cards today too. But then again, she too go for them too. She is to go for them too. So she will now move on to the man she really truly loved is not that Divine Masculine, but he chose the devil too, so she has decided no thank you. On a good note, she has healed, and God is not here, as she is God's right and left hand now too. So she is being rewarded with abundance, so will not share with anyone until her real daughter tells the proper authorities the real truth too. Even then, she is not that gullible to have her home too, as she also chose the devil too. She needs to be treated for STDs too, and is a minor that was living with a monster who raped her too. And now she sees, and now she knows I know the real truth too. Good luck, as this community needs it the most too, as DCI is involved too. Wow, I continue to rhyme too. Thank you, God, angels, guides, ancestors, and my beautiful by mother too. That fucked me over too. Thank you, God, for telling me that too. And I forgive you, Cora, too. And by the way, I am not Native American from you, but another Native American that you stole me too. Thank you, God, my best friend, for always loving me the most. I love you the most also. Thank you, God. Sunny, thank you. Okay, so we have the balance. So their life is going to be balanced finally. I hope you can see these cards. It looks pretty dark, but, and as you can see, the spirits are not here, and it's because I'm healed now. So they're not here, and they're not having to protect me because I've stepped into my power. God is always here, though, people, so please don't think that God isn't here and your angels, guides, and ancestors are not around you. It's just that when you need the protection the most is when your energy is going to connect to them the most, and they're going to surround you. I have healed from a traumatic experience in my life. I've stepped into my power, and now I can definitely fight off all of the darkness and all of the shitty people that were around me. So their life is being balanced through truths coming out, balanced through money coming to them for what, the money that was taken from them. Abundance is coming straight towards them. The scales have definitely been balanced out in a court of law, or are going to be in a court of law in the universe, universal justice. But balance is finally being brought by angels. This man is an angel. So their angels have been working hard to balance out this divine feminine and her daughter's life. We have addictions. So this was caused by people's addictions around this divine feminine and her daughter. Her daughter also could have been suffering from addictions, but no longer is. When I read these channel messages, know that not everything in that is going to make sense to each and every person that is listening. At times it doesn't make sense to me either, but there's reasons why I channel the messages I do, because there's certain messages for people that are watching and people that are involved in this situation. We have thank you ancestors kicking serious ass. So the ancestors stepped in, they were kicking these people's asses for what they did to this divine feminine and her daughter. Our ancestors are very powerful. I am a Hopkins witch, and I also am Native American, so my ancestors are extremely powerful. I love them so much. They have taught me so much, and I appreciate them each and every day. Make sure that you connect to your ancestors, and if you notice, my light there we go. They made their presence known, so they want to, there we go. They're going to start showing you how powerful I truly am and how powerful my ancestors are. They're wanting you to connect to your ancestors, to appreciate them, to show them love, and to definitely know that they're always around you. I have chills from head to toe. Thank you, thank you, thank you for making your presence known. I love you so very much. I have release. They're finally going to be able to release anything and everything that was holding them back. Release the pain, the traumas, release deaths that happened in their lives. That is very important for each and every one of us to do. That is our ancestors, that are always around us. To move this woman out of this horrible dark phase in her life that people were creating. These ancestors definitely wanted this woman to heal properly, to be able to have the sun shine so bright in her life. We have feeling alone, so they're no longer ever going to feel alone again. They had to go through this journey without one another, because they both had tremendous lessons to learn about themselves, to be able to connect to the higher power, to their angels, guides, ancestors, to my beautiful mother too, also to God himself. But they were taught that they're never alone. Our ancestors and the higher powers are always with us. But it's also good to be alone, because we can connect with ourselves. We can learn about ourselves. We can heal from the stuff that we need to release. That is very important. So we have spells and black magic kick their asses too. So these people were using spells and black magic. Again, I'm going to stress this very firmly. People, please stop using black magic and spells, because what you're doing is you're creating those spells for yourself. Even if you go through a witch doctor, those spells are going to hit you at whatever percentage the higher power decides. And they could take, a week, they could take a day, they could take 2 weeks, they could take a month, they could take 5 years. They could also hit you in another lifetime. But you also are creating generational curses for your families for many, many generations, because those spells affect each and every person that are in our lives. It could affect a boyfriend, a girlfriend, children, your mother, your fathers, your cousins, anyone and everyone that you are connected to. So please stop using spells and black magic. There's only one real witch in this world that is able to use spells, and that witch does not use black magic whatsoever. and does not use spells to harm another human being. The beyond illusions. So obviously this card represents beyond illusions. The illusions that were being casted through spells and black magic and just through lies, rumors, gossip, anything to, create smoke and mirrors to cover up what these people were doing has now cleared away. The illusions that were created are now broken. So everybody's being able to look through the glass and being able to see the truth of what the fuck has been going on here, which is changing the divine feminine's and her daughter's life tremendously. We have the Chariot, sign of Cancer. So this is these two women, getting on this chariot and being able to move forward to their destiny, to, whatever they decide they want to do in their lives, to create, a much better, healthier world for us, each and every one of us to live in. That is the purpose of the divine feminine and masculine, is to heal this nasty, fucking rotten, pussy, stinking world. And excuse my mouth, but that is the message we're going to create today. These people are caught red-handed for all the stuff that they were doing against this divine feminine and her daughter. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This divine feminine and her daughter, their work and patience are being rewarded. They worked hard to meet goals, to bring this horrible situation to light. They turned to the higher power. They work together. They're also going to receive all of these Seven of Pentacles because they're going to be rewarded financially. Positive movement forward. So they're moving in a very positive way. They could be buying a sailboat or going on a boat across water to go towards their happiness, to go towards their new life, to have the abundance that they're being rewarded from the higher power. Service, they're going to definitely step into their power. They're going to start providing service in whatever way that they see fit. Me personally, I have a complete plan all worked out. And it is going to be able to provide service to help people heal, even the monsters that created this mess for me in my life and for so many of you too. Move. They're moving, and they're also going to move with complete unconditional love in their hearts. It's time for them to come back together. I feel like they have obviously not been together for a long time. They're going to come back together, and their love is going to really embrace this world, really help this world start to heal. They're going to share their experiences and really step into their power to help people that struggle from addictions and all kinds of things. We have the Abundance card. I spoke of abundance just a minute ago. They are being rewarded with abundance in all areas of their life because they had everything taken away from them. They were ripped apart by horrible people, by addictions, by rumors, gossip, lies, by greedy people, selfish people, by jealous and envious people. So they worked hard to heal. They're working hard to be able to come back together, and the higher power is rewarding them with abundance. We have the Seven of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Seven of Cups is feeling overwhelmed with choices. One must be made. These two are choosing one another. They're choosing love, finally. Not finally, they're choosing love. They're choosing to also share 7 cups of love with other people. They're choosing the right direction that is going to really fulfill them and really create a beautiful, loving life for both of them and for other people. We have Strength, sign of Leo, doesn't have to be, but the strength of this this divine feminine is definitely creating a lot of good things in this world and for the future. The strength of their love, their friendship, their excitement, their unconditional love for this world, for the universe. Also, the strength from the higher power is what has helped this community, helped these people finally speak the truth. They're finally starting to move away from their devilish ways, move away from devil worshiping, move away from occult into the love and light. Even if these people are going to be doing this in prison or in jail, they finally allowed this divine feminine to step into her power fully. I don't want to say that. Finally, this divine feminine healed enough to step into her power and to definitely be able to move forward. Hang on one second. The strength of this witch is what created this tornado behind her. They were creating this tornado for this woman here her entire life, and she really stepped into her power, and she's so powerful that she's not only helping the world see the truth about these people that did this, that were trying to stop her from healing and stepping into her power, but also she is now powerful enough to get rid of this tornado because that tornado is moving away from her. I hope that makes sense. Sex with the entire town and other towns, children, women, and men too. So this is what it was also regarding. This divine feminine and her daughter both shed the light on a community that are people that were having sex with the entire town. This divine feminine was accused of this, but this divine feminine actually is nothing like that. She definitely is a celibate person if she is not with another person, which she isn't. She's single. The divine feminine is single, obviously. But the sex, there were people that were jealous and envious of this divine feminine and her daughter. So there was men and women going after maybe people that were interested in them, having sex with them, spreading disease. Also, they were having sex with children. This divine feminine's daughter is a minor that people could have been having sex with. They could be having sex with their own children. All of this stuff that I've been speaking about for months is coming out, and the light is being shed. People need serious help. They need to be treated. They need the proper treatment. I'm not a big person on prison, but again, that's not my decision. I think that we need to definitely have better programs to help people see the truth about themselves, to really break generational curses, to move away from, feeling like we have to sleep with other people to make ourselves feel good, or to make someone else not achieve their goals with the people that they love. Also, when children are having sex at young ages, there really is a tremendous problem. And then, of course, when there are adult people having sex with children, we have a tremendous fucking sick world. Throat chakra. So this divine feminine and her daughter are going to use their throat chakra to definitely step into their power. They already did. They started speaking out. They started telling people the truth. They were shut up for a very long time, and God is never going to allow anyone to shut this divine feminine up, and that includes her daughter also. They will never shut up. They're going to help this world by speaking out about their experiences, asking other people to speak out about their experiences, and coming together really to help this world heal by, addressing the serious problems that we have that people ignore or people are too afraid to speak out about. We have simply love. So they're going to definitely simply love one another. They're going to be able to simply love other people. They're going to teach other people how to simply love their children more. Step away from just only caring about their selfish needs, their selfish addictions, their sicknesses. It's time to heal this world with just simply loving ourselves, obviously first, the higher power, not worshiping the devil, but simply loving each and every human being for who they are, what they bring into this world, no matter what their sexual preferences are, no matter if they look or play the part of what society stems to be normal, and really just bring love into each and every one of our lives. There's been a breakthrough in this situation. There's also been a breakthrough from the divine feminine and her daughter both. They feel free. They've been freed from a community and people that have kept them bound to darkness, because these people were bound to darkness. They're going to break free and break through, and they're going to really, really shine so bright, because that's who they were meant to be. They're going to help other people realize that they can shine bright by, having unconditional love for themselves and for other people, and really having unconditional love for this world that we live in, recognizing the beauty that we have each and every day in our lives, moving away from addictions, moving away from the devil, and really moving into the love and light of the world. We have the Five of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is deceit, hidden agendas, and unfair dealings. This deceit, the unfair dealings, and the hidden agendas are all being shed out into the world. They no longer can hide this. They were doing things to harm this divine feminine and her daughter both. And as you can see, the flags are up. So these people have surrendered because they never knew who they were truly fucking with. Well, they're learning because they're reaping in the karmas, they're reaping in the spells, they're reaping in the black magic that they were using to harm other people. They finally have waved their flags, and this man right here is definitely the victor. This man is feeling victorious because finally all of the shit that was being done in the dark is now in the light. The last card I pulled, which is fucking amazing, and I love this card, is the Sun card. It is the most positive card in the deck. This divine feminine's life is going to change so much because they're finally going to receive all the positivity that they have deserved their entire life. And that is in every sense of their life. They're also going to bring this beauty into the world. They already do, excuse me. They were trying to block this sun, trying to block this happiness, trying to block the earth angels, the angels in the world from being able to heal this world tremendously. This is going to bring so much positivity into their lives and into so many other people's lives and into this world and help this world heal tremendously. With that being said, those are the messages I have. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope they resonated. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, God, my angels, my guides, my beautiful mother, Cora, too. I love you the most. Thank you, God, for being my best friend, loving me the most. I love you the most, too. Thank you, God. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you for watching my channel. I love each and every one of you. Peace and blessings.